the Cover Game Yugioh podcast. I'm Bragg. I'm here with Logan.
G'day.
Lachlan.
Yep.
Ben.
Hello.
And Jake.
Hello.
I feel like I didn't introduce myself enough. Hello.
I didn't do the head nod with the g'day.
No one was looking at you.
I can't do that.
So you can't be proved.
This is like Toy Story. It doesn't happen unless you're there.
Yeah. No, you
Like
know.
a tree falling in the woods or a cat in a box.
If I say good day when no one was there, did I really turn my head?
I didn't turn my head. I literally held my neck so tense.
That's such an incredible... If I say good day and no one was there, did I really turn my... That's such an incredible thing to say. That's awesome.
It started well.
It's like 20 to 12. I'm so tired.
No, it's 3. It's 3. It's 3 in the
It's
morning.
3 a.m.
Ignore that. Yeah.
Yeah. Dennis is drip dropped.
Oh, it's
Did dropped.
Always
Drop the list. Bow, bow.
And on that note, so we definitely, actually that ban list dropping that day was really annoying.
Frank, you're the only one who holds it together right now. Shit, that is the funniest thing you've ever said.
This is ruined.
Oh my god.
Gonna go upside down.
Drop the list. That's so good. Bruh. Alright, well, I have to make a mashup of that.
I'm crying.
That'll be coming out no sooner than December the 15th.
That'll be our new intro for...
Drop the list.
Oh, that's fucking so good. Oh, okay, yeah.
We're good.
Almost, yeah.
I think that's right.
So yeah, that list definitely stopped off our schedule.
Yep, they fucked it.
This is a super episode. We're going to do some comments towards the end of the show and cover as much as we can. Our predictions episode. Yeah, you might have seen up for 10 minutes before then the ban list was made public.
It has 3 views. We've added ourselves to no one. I'm pretty sure all 3 were me.
And then the audio feed was pulled as well.
Ooh, well, they definitely probably heard that one then.
this
'Cause
explains-
some of them download, right?
This explains the huge gap in your timeline when I was listening to the podcast on the way here.
Yeah.
I was like, there's like a missing week here. Like, what happened?
Oh, that was the other thing. The audio listeners, your previous week's episode had just not published.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what I listened
don't
to in
know
the
why.
car on
How
the way to
fun.
locals.
That's kind of weird because I have all the files and everything there. I'm like, well, that's annoying. But what do you do? Apologies.
Okay.
If you ever notice it missing, just go to YouTube and it'll probably be there. And if it's ever not on YouTube, go to the audio feed.
Are you telling me to go to YouTube while I'm driving my car?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
pull over the road. Subscribe to YouTube Premium. Give
Don't even pull over. Just
Don't do
it
that.
on
Just
the way.
send us $12.99 a month, and we'll just send you the MP3s,
the
or
unedited
the
MP3s. Unedited.
WAVs, or whatever it is.
Director's
Bragg
cuts.
renders it in.
Director's cut. And we'll send you the director's cut.
No, we won't. That is a far higher price.
That you have to subscribe to our OnlyFans.
There's probably a market for that, isn't there? Anyway, we're gonna get on a tangent if we don't stop now.
so.
But
That was a good. Jake, did you like the ban list?
I did, because they didn't touch any of my decks. No. In fairness, I think it was a fair ban list. Like, there's still decks that are very much playable. There's a defined, probably 3 or 4 decks that are still top tier. It's just some of the degeneracy and easy to make combos have been taken out. And then a couple decks got revived, which is kind of cool. And when I say a couple, I mean one.
But
yeah.
Burning Abyss never died.
I don't think it ever died.
How about you, Logan?
Oh, sorry.
I gotta buy a 3rd secret tour guide. And that makes
Good
me,
luck, fella.
That makes me sad.
If you have a secret tour guide for sale, hit up cowboyforgame@gmail.com or whatever the email is down in the description below.
We actually don't own cowboyforgame@gmail.com
Aww.
because someone who does they were who made our Spotify page, and it's not us.
Oh my god.
And so we had to go the very long way to get our Spotify page back.
Yeah, it's back in our control now.
Yeah,
Wow.
we have the power.
That's a huge play, isn't it?
own this edge.
But yeah, I've got all the good lists. compared to the other list that we had earlier.
Jar Jar do be.
Oh my god, shut up.
Sorry.
I really like Rusty coming back. I'm sad Colossus didn't come back. I think
I'm
Colossus
glad.
I think Colossus would have been a really balanced card in this format.
No
Actually, you know what?
way.
I am inclined to agree with you.
Mm.
It feels filthy. I'm inclined to agree with you because I don't know what deck outside of Thunder Dragon would have gotten better because of it.
Mm. Well, I think it's really hard.
Maybe Prank Kids and Nemesis, right?
Those are the two main two.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I think mainly it just... Here's the thing. Thunder Dragon's already really good right now.
It's definitely tier 2. Like, it's definitely a solid tier 2 contender.
I think it's like the highest of tier 2.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like what's tier 1 right now? Like I'd say
Eldritch, Dogmatica,
Eldritch, Dogmatica,
Dragon Link.
Dragon
Invoked
Link,
variants.
and Dragon Link. Yeah.
Like I'm talking Invoked Eldritch or Invoked Dogmatica.
Yeah.
What did you say? Sorry?
Dragon Link.
Dragon Link for sure. And then I'd say at the bottom of that, look.
Dynamist.
No. At the bottom of that, it's Infinite.
Yeah, it's Infinite.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I still do kind of believe
That's a
that
really
Dragon Link
diverse
is just
meta.
a better Infinite because it still does the hand rip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it plays Smoke Grenade.
Yeah. Oh, it does too. It's so good. I think it's a really diverse meta, which is not what I expected when I first read the list. I was like, wow, Eldritch Dogmatic is going to be fucking best deck by a mile.
It's
Yeah.
diverse to a point.
Is there anyone
Yes.
playing Eldritch Dogmatic Blocks?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe not Dogmatica. I can't think of anyone playing the Dogmatica.
Oh,
No, there's Eldritch Invoked running around for days.
Fucking Chad is playing Eldritch Dogmatic
Oh yeah,
Invoked.
it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Because last time I was versing him, it was just Dogma Invoked. So he's added some.
Let's be
little
real, it's
It's
hand
not a
trap the
cat.
deck.
Yeah.
I versed that guy in the finals the other day, and every game he opened 3 hand traps.
Must be nice. Must be
I know.
nice.
I won the second one, but I can't do it every game. Like,
Yeah.
The-
Infernoble is
that-
such a good deck.
That's the only thing I fear about this ban list is
It's
that
very
Callwise are
solid.
1.
Yeah.
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 So
I
whatever
don't
hand
agree
traps
with
you
it
were
at
dealing
all,
with
sorry.
before, you're not outing them.
I'm incredibly scared of Rusty.
I want to see how much Rusty actually does to the format.
I had Rusty dropped on me a lot tonight, and I found myself like, when opponents are just playing Dark Extender deck, it's just like, oh, I guess I just hold my hand traps for when you actually are trying to set up and not just extending. So
yeah. Andrew Jones today told me that he thinks BAPK is the best deck.
no,
It doesn't make enough.
it misses it. It needs that one more thing. Like when the new PK stuff comes out, possibly,
Then it's good, yeah.
very much possibly. But
I've
at
seen
the
quite
moment,
a few replays, and I'm inclined to believe that as well.
yeah, it's just missing that one thing at the moment.
That
But
one you
Phantom
can't.
Knight Orcust is also really good right now.
Yeah,
Because it still can do Dingirsu into VFD.
Yep.
And it's the exact same combo.
Yeah.
Just better.
I love that. I think
Like,
it's-
Orcust got really good. I picked up my Rusty shit for... Like, I picked up my Phantom Knight stuff for a really good price.
Yeah, I just need to pick up my dings. I found all the old Orchid stuff in my like.
Oh,
box.
just get Ultras. They're cheap as shit.
Yeah, the Ultra Dings are so
Like,
cheap.
they're like
no,
$3
the
each.
mini dings.
Oh, Mini Dings, yeah, you're screwed.
Yeah, they're expensive.
If
Um,
only some of us here owned them.
before we
How many do you have?
One.
You gonna sell it?
before we go into the
Anyway.
predictions, I'll consider it. But
Oh, it's you.
No, I didn't want to.
no, I'm saying like I've got 3.
Oh, heck yes.
Oh, yeah.
Feels good.
just
Anyway,
got priced out of the market.
I was literally about to say that.
out.
Oh, no. I have to sell my card at
Flex.
lowest.
I'm probably not going to sell. But
I'm also not going to
what
sell
the
Because I'm pretty sure Orcus will be good again eventually.
Shut up.
yeah, before we go into predictions, I hate that call by. Like I hated it when we read it
No.
on the night. I still hate it.
I like it.
Everyone's like, oh, it makes sense from a company perspective, but it's like, why are you sticking up for this company? It's fucking
Yeah.
you over. Like they've made a decision that is in your, like, not in your best interests. Why
Because
are
it's not
you
in the game's
sticking up for
interest.
it when it's the most
Like-
profitable card game in the world
To be fair,
already?
Oh, magic.
the card's
No,
been
no.
out
Is
what
it bigger?
3 years?
Yeah.
It was a common.
2018.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a common.
Yeah.
Like if that card was a secret rare, that's $100 secret rare for a year before we see a reprint.
100%.
The fact that it was a common, I'm happy that we had common called by for 3 years.
Yeah.
Like,
I wanted to keep it.
Well, remember it went to 2.
yeah.
And then they were like, the next ban list, they're like,
This was
3.
a disaster. Because they put it to 2 and the FTKs just took over.
Yeah. Yeah.
I missed that
Yeah.
format.
Yeah, like it's difficult with those, with the FTKs, because like they ban them or limit them or whatever they do, in the thought that that will then help other decks actually do well against them. But what it actually does is stop you from setting up a decent board because they hand trap the crap out of you.
It just feels like it becomes more luck stacking now without 1. It's
This
like
is-
the combo play definitely you just play it for 1.
I'm honestly considering dropping it because I saw it once tonight.
But
I've
like
dropped
it's
it.
like I get it that like you might not see it much, but if you're playing 3 tactics and 1 of that, like it still seems fine. And if I see that, it's just playing from an extra extender and Dragon Link. Like
Going
we're inclined to play
first,
it.
Cold Buy is better than Tactics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
And
Exactly.
I think that's a... Tactics was selling anyway. They're just
Oh,
raising the price from 120 to 160.
Which is so shit.
They're not in the secondary market. They don't sell singles.
Let's just hope for Gold Red Cross out.
Like, no one can get these
Oh,
cards.
there's
fucking
3
hard.
import slots in the
That-
next pack. Yeah, only 3.
I do hope
I
Cross
thought
Out doesn't
they
get
were
it.
saying there was none.
No, 17 TCG exclusives. I mean, we don't know. I mean, they could be reprints, but
Is that gold for Gold Series?
no, sorry, no,
Yeah,
for the next
The Rising Rampage, yeah.
yeah.
Or it might actually. I think it might actually be.
Wait, is it Rising
Yeah,
Rampage?
at least
Phantom
one of them's going to be an old
Phantom
card
Rage, that's the one.
reprint.
It's
At least
it
one
says
of them will be
that's
like an old card as Starlight.
But they've been
Yeah, they've been
but
doing
the-
that in the last
But
few
that's been the
sets, so no
101st.
surprise
Well, that's been 100. So there's been 101 cards in the set, even though they marked it as
Okay.
100.
100 and 0.
Yeah.
So 100 cards and then the 0 card.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah. Otherwise, let's go through the results to predictions. So, I mean, I probably should have thought about Rusty. What are you shaking your hand for?
Did we all get negative?
Getting ready for my victory because you all got negatives.
You're
didn't
not
make-
in
you
this.
didn't do anything.
That's why I'm 0.
No.
I'm questioning why you're here.
Real quick, did any of us get out of the negatives?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
It's also a
Each-
negative for each card you didn't guess that was on the ban list.
Shut up.
So you're at like
Shut the fuck
negative
up.
a lot.
Negative a lot.
Oh.
To be precise.
My phone just played up. So yeah, I didn't really consider that Rusty would probably buff Orcust enough, and so my Harpor and Galatea prediction was completely wrong. There you go. I have -2 overall, -2, which is pretty
What?
alright.
Do you want to real quick read off what you presumed?
I had Jet being banned, so I got that right. I had Needle Fiber to 1, I had Shooting to 1, Harpor, Galatea, Soul Charge, Skill Drain, and Tour Guide. Soul Charge was reprinted.
Soul Charge.
Well, it's just because it's been reprinted. I don't like
No, Soul Charge should come
You
back.
got reprinted.
Yeah, but still mad.
reprinted, not brought off the ban list. Yeah, that's what they do. I took a punt. Skill Drain not going to 2 makes me cry. But
Should come back to 3.
No, it should not.
Absolutely, it
Get
should.
the
OCG
fuck.
has it. It's really healthy
Get the
for the game.
fuck out of here. No.
yes,
No, it is.
I
You
refuse.
can ban my Mystic Mine. Or what's that skill drain?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
100%.
much
Okay,
rather
take
Mystic
away.
Mine
Yeah.
over Skill Drain.
Mate,
No.
I have no way to play it. Like,
No, give me Skill Drain over Mystic Mine.
No way.
It's-
Yeah,
No.
Mystic Mine's just like
You can at least attack with skill drain on the field.
Mystic Mine's just too wide.
what are you talking about?
But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, my Orcust deck has stuff to do, so that's kind of cool. But what's worse, Rusty at 1 or Harpor at 1, Galatea at 1? What would be worse for the game or better for the game? What would you prefer?
I think Rusty is more
I would
dangerous.
prefer Rusty to come back
I'd-
than for
I'd
Harpor
rather-
to come back.
Harp to 1 and ban Babel.
No, that is... I would be fine with Harp to 3 and ban Babel. I just want... It's the same problem with Cosmo back in the day where I'm like, I just kind of want my turn.
Yeah, I'm
Like-
fine with Orcust playing on their turn. But
Exactly.
not my
Like,
turn.
do your stuff, set up negates or something. I just wish there was like some... I don't know. I hate it.
In with Lachlan's predictions, you had VFD being banned. That didn't happen. But still, probably should have happened considering what
Yeah,
we're looking
probably.
at now.
Considering rank up is now in meta.
Broad Bull, you had going to 1, didn't happen. Skill Drain to 2, didn't happen. Pantheism and Tour Guide to 3 happened. So
Whoa.
yeah, +4. Therefore,
That's
you're on 1.
huge.
Let's go.
The Pantheism
Pantheism's coming clutch.
You called that in the last couple of lists. I was hoping it didn't happen because I'm petrified of Monarchs.
Petrified of a house.
I am gonna look. I've been looking everywhere for these structure decks, and they all sold out the second. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, we did the ban list pod like seconds after it came out. I went back to my room afterwards, looked up where I could buy 3 Monarch structure decks, and they're all sold out already.
They were already tough to find in the first place.
I swear I looked at one on like Gameology like 2 weeks
You
before the
check
ban
Amazon?
list. No. Oh, actually, no, I did, and there was one for $68.
Oh,
Huge.
It was $20 structure decks.
like
Actually,
I sold my Monarch core 3 weeks ago.
Feels bad.
So you had a bad day.
Sold it for like pennies as well.
Yeah.
Who'd you sell it to?
Glenn.
Oh.
And in the future, if you ever feel like you want to sell something for way under market value, just let me know. Like, I'm good. I'll buy
I
it.
didn't sell it for way under market value. I think I sold it for like 50.
Yeah.
Even back then, I probably would have bought that. Even pre-ban.
What is this valuing the
What's that
Karazas?
person sell to the store though?
Yeah, true.
Jake's predictions. You had Double Iris being unbanned, so that's
Didn't
2.
fucking call on
You
it.
had
Double
Makura going to 3 with the errata. Well,
Whoa, hey, no errata.
Wait.
There ain't no errata on that
I
Mercury.
got 3.5 points.
So the errata of Makura exists somewhere.
OCG.
Only in the OCG.
There is no correct translation.
I could swear on Friday night when they put Makura into the
Photo.
when they put it on the Rage of Ra set, I could swear we saw it with the errata.
The text on the database did not change. It is still the old text.
So currently it is still pre-errata text in the TCG.
So isn't that wild that a few Facebook pages went, oh, Makura's been confirmed, like it's probably going to have the errata, the ban list can come down any second, ban list comes in a couple of hours later, and yet Makura actually wasn't errated in the database.
Yeah.
Well,
Here's a hot fucking tip. It's not broken anyway. Nothing's happening. Nothing will happen
didn't that happen before as well? There was another card?
until a while
Probably.
from now. And then
no, there
something
was
will happen.
one that was like, I can't remember what card it was either.
So what happens at Worlds?
Red MD.
Someone wants
Red
to
So
play
we got the ban
Makura.
list saying that it would be Red MD to 3, but
That never happened.
the
That
database...
hasn't happened.
Oh, no, hang on, what was
It's
it?
the other way.
Something happened where there was a card that was like being errated, was coming off the ban list, but the errata wasn't confirmed until like the day before.
Yeah.
Like they'd updated the database the day before the ban list took effect.
Yeah, so
people
that's
were
what I was
hyping it
saying.
up, and then they're like, oh.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and that's what they were saying. Fuck, what was that?
It wasn't that long ago.
No, it wasn't. I can't.
Was it
I honestly can't
Witch of the
remember.
Black Singing? Witch of the Black Forest?
Yeah, Witch of the Black Forest.
Possibly. That's the only recent one I can think of.
Maybe.
Brain Control. I think it was Brain
Actually,
Control.
yeah, I think you might be right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You also called Tour Guide to 3. So then you also called Laval, Volchain, Emerald, Draco Face Off, Link Cross being banned. Block Dragon, you got right.
Yeah.
And
So wait, we're
Sanguine.
going for half points on the Makura because of the errata?
Don't you?
Don't you?
No.
Lock the throne.
So all up, Jake has one as well.
So I need to be beat to lose the championship, right? Like that's how
we've
we've
been playing.
we've ruled it.
I swear Bragg earlier said someone got 2.
Yeah, you definitely did.
Seb
Oh!
had
Lachlan's face has changed.
Link Cross being banned. He had Light Stage to 2 and Tour Guide to 3, so he broke even on 0.
Who
Ben.
else we got? Is it just Ben?
Nope.
Ooh.
We have you had Zexal going to 0, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep, -1. You had Jet Synchron, so you got that right. You have Block Dragon being banned, which you're the only one out of us that said Block Dragon.
We're
That
retarded.
was- yeah, why did no
Why
one
did
say
we
that?
call Block Dragon
No,
being banned?
Jake definitely did.
No, Jake had actually. I have +1 Jake, so you called it being limited, I believe.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, so Block Dragon
Okay,
won.
so that's
Link Cross I have as a -1, so I'm not sure if you said it was being banned or not.
I said to 1.
Yeah. Needle Fiber, -1. Sanguine, -1. Mine, -1. Hero Lives, -1.
Well, Hero Lives is still at 1, no.
Then Tour Guide you got correct, and Red MD you didn't get correct either. The Red MD,
That was a weird
so
one.
when I was going back over I totally should have said Red MD, and I didn't. but then it didn't happen. What the hell are they thinking?
Yeah, it's weird.
Why didn't I call him?
Card hard once per turn.
It was so weird that I was like, I didn't do Makura either. I was just like, fucking Soul Charge might come back. not the card that's in Ranger Ra.
I'm so stupid, bro. I was like, oh yeah, just ban VFD. That'll fix the entire format. Only ban. You know the card that barely anyone makes, really? Only ban. Let everything else run wild.
I think if you're getting about
So who got
fluffles.
two?
Sorry, yeah.
So who
Actually,
got two
no one
points?
had to.
So Lachlan does retain.
No one has to.
Oh.
Does someone have more than 2?
No.
Okay.
Does another person have one?
Well,
No.
I will take my
Andrew
card.
didn't send it either.
well,
pretty
I'm
good
happy
now.
to draw, but I do retain the championship. But we both take the W.
Don't
here.
shake his hand.
So I ended up on 0?
I think
minus
you
one.
won. Yeah, it's gonna
Minus
say you
one.
definitely.
So you
won
beat
by
me.
0.
I came last.
I'm just glad this.
You
is...
did a lot better than you usually do, which is usually like minus 10.
I usually think that every ban list is going to be a bloodbath and they're just going to destroy the format. Whereas this year I'm just like, okay, calm down.
Man, you must have got
Let's
fucking
think-
destroyed last ban list. I
I
can't
don't know,
lie.
like-
I think the last one was
Yeah.
the worst that I've ever done. I got minus 13.
It was really poor.
Um,
It was a poor showing.
O-Lion. Yeah.
O-Lion
It's so
straight to
weird.
0.
And I probably should have been hard on because I'm just like, well, they'll just keep hitting tuners and like the synchro stuff will just keep going because that's how it is. Instead of, cutting off O-Line, which does hamper them a little bit. Hitting both does definitely.
So bad. The fact we've lost 7 tuners now to Needle Fiber. So bad. Just ban Needle Fiber.
Nope.
I love Needle Fiber. Ban this card. Like, so many of those
The
cards
problem
come
is
back.
every deck in the meta uses it, right?
Yeah.
So that to ban it, they have to first shift the meta, or they're going to have a bunch of useless decks, and
Also-
we're going back to Orcus format.
I
Also,
love
Jet Synchron was kind of fucked. Along with.
Jet Synchron just being like the whole combo. That was a problem.
Even aside Needle Five,
Yeah.
I mean,
That doesn't exist
It
now.
was really good for Orcus with Scrap Recycle as well. It was so good, and
I just want
Jet
to see
Synchron would be broken again even without Needle Five.
I just want Destrudo.
No,
Whoa. Yeah, good luck, lad.
If Hulk gets banned, Destrudo can come back.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely can.
No.
No.
What's wrong with it?
You just want to make Yasi.
It's- I'm the only one. I'm the only one. I'm the only man out here making Yahtzee man.
Also, he's going to make a Power Tool Dragon, and that Power Tool Dragon's going to be a DDR, and he's going to loot that DDR.
He's more.
Yeah, who would do such a thing? How horrific.
How horrible. Deplorable.
I don't want to loop your hand for 5 and then hit 1 in the standby phase.
Neither.
Not me.
so
Rubbish.
that's it for the TCG ban list. Let's reconvene in late November.
Yeah.
No, maybe early December. We're gonna have ban lists around fucking Christmas, aren't we?
Yay.
It'll at least
Merry
be out
Christmas,
before
you
Christmas.
Christmas.
Who's ready to spend their Boxing Day money?
Why did we get Boxing Day money?
Well, you get money on Christmas, and then you're supposed to go to the shops on Boxing Day and spend it all.
So it's Christmas
That
money
is the
for
joke.
Boxing Day.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Is this some rich people joke that I am too poor to understand?
Date
I
confirmed.
wouldn't say I'm rich, but yes.
You have a double block
Missed the
in Magnetin.
monetization
Go
of
fuck
it.
yourself. No listener's gonna understand what that means.
The ones that live in Wollongong do.
True.
Shout out to all
That ain't
7
us.
of you.
Don't tell them because then I'll get fucking robbed.
Boxing Days for eating candy and watching cricket.
Candy.
Hey.
Boxing... No.
I've worked
Boxing
every
Day
Boxing
can-
Day for the past God knows how long.
Boxing Day is for eating
I think I went to
3
my-
prawns and feeling sick.
I think I went to my missus, my missus at the time's house on Boxing Day, and instead of talking to her family, I literally sat in their lounge room and watched the Boxing Day test.
Mrs. at the time. She then proceeded not to talk to me.
She then became the miss.
We'll quickly touch on the SCG ban list. Highlights being Dragoon to 0.
Oh wait, real quick. We didn't mention Feather Duster coming back.
Oh.
No, because no one thought it would happen.
What the fuck?
Oh, which is annoying because like I said this on the list at the time. That's annoying, like because I have predicted it multiple times, but this time I just didn't see it happening.
I really thought this
Not
was
when
going to be
we've
the
got
list Maxi came
Lightning
back
Storm.
because I
Yeah,
didn't see
Like,
it.
it seems contradictory to have Lightning Storm and, like, Feather Dust is obviously at 1. But it blows my mind that they would want both.
I was also half thinking that they'll wait for a Harpy because is the next
do I out
Duelist
Mystic Mode?
Legend pack,
Are you okay?
whatever the packs are called.
The January one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so like I was thinking, they'll probably wait till around then.
Well, they've got the Harpy Synchro.
Wait, is that in,
God,
like,
that Harpy
is
hand
that in
job's so
Phantom
good.
Rage or the next one?
That's in the Legendary Duelist thing where Soul Charge is getting reprinted.
Oh yeah,
What's the
yeah.
Phantom
There
Rage
we go.
box look like? Is it
There,
purple?
that's the connecting
Imagine that
piece.
it's purple.
I'm so honed in on fucking Soul Charge that I
has
miss.
It do be kind of broke though that there is a deck in the format that can legally search Harpy's Feather Duster.
Oh, the trap?
Yeah.
Even though the trap sucks for using the trap
You
sucks
never
for searching.
said it.
Yeah, you never said it. Like
It's never going to be destroyed.
Harpy's Feather Duster does not make sense in the Harpy deck because the field spells is mandatory. So you Feather Dust your opponent's back or you summon a monster, it's like, oh, I guess I've got to pop my own stuff now.
Well, in fairness, the Feather Duster was the OG.
Yeah.
Like, the field spell was an afterthought.
Buy out Griffin Wing, by the way.
Oh, yeah, that's been bought out.
oh
now.
yeah, that stupid in the bloody starter deck Pegasus. You're like, oh okay. I'm sure to use Griffin Wing against all the kids that don't have fucking Harpy's Feather Dust because none of them bought the DES game.
Yeah.
Oh, the super rare version of Trials of the Kingdom or something. Like they have the super rare version of the video game Duster, like the Sinister Serpent already skyrocketed.
Yeah.
And this one's gone insane too. It's like, why was it a super in a video game that was only printed in one market and there's only
Secret?
like the Trials of the Kingdom one? I'm pretty sure super.
Okay.
Yeah, the one I was like, because that's like the super.
In fairness, you should get a lot of money for it because if it's still in good condition from a video game
done a
promo,
good
you've
job.
done a fantastic job of preserving it. Then
Yeah,
good on
mine's,
you.
mine's
Sell
good,
it.
Nick.
I just why is there such a difference between the DDS and the WC4 one? I hate it.
I got WC4, so
I got DDS.
shrugs.
I don't have one. I'm borrowing Brag's battle pack.
The Battle Pack one was so much money.
I'm
like
playing the Battle Pack one
$36.
because I
Yeah.
don't want to pay my WC4. Play my WC4.
So
Yeah.
I just
$20
bought the Legendary Collection
There's
one.
so much money in Battle Pack now. Can we just go find what Battle Packs are and get all the money?
Cura's
for
in it too.
If you could find them, yeah.
Yeah.
The old Yu-Gi-Oh product just doesn't exist.
No.
No.
You can find boxes of Maximum Crisis, and I would open a set of Wing Raiders right now.
Guess what's going up on my channel on Sunday, sir?
Yeah?
Yeah, I have a
Well, here we go.
Wing Raider
plug.
box opening on
But
Sunday night.
it's going to be... that set, I hated it at the time it came out. It's awesome.
I picked one
It's
off
great.
eBay for $90.
Huge.
Delivered
Yeah,
express.
looking back on
Power
it,
move.
Fuck
like
me,
that set was
man.
actually amazing. It was just shit at the time.
Yeah.
So everyone was like,
It's amazing.
The
in the
ratios in it
future,
are so
at the
good.
time.
It was
Yeah.
before its time,
Like-
yeah.
Back to the Future.
Oh my god.
The fact that isn't
Going
it
over
like
$88.
6 ultras and like 4 secrets? You get 4 ultras and 2 secrets in a box. Like I don't think it's possible for me to neg.
No.
I've just said that out loud. I'm going to neg.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not
So I'm
going
gonna.
to
I remember
for
at the
blades.
time.
I'm
too, like,
definitely
the
going
secrets
to neg, and I'm
weren't
also
cheap.
going to go buy a
Like
box.
your main two were.
I'm going to buy a box, and I will very much neg.
Yeah, well,
I just want to quickly mention because I've been looking at it with Seething Rage.
Yeah. We just live off the press.
The Phantom Rage box art is terrible,
Oh.
and it's just a retrain of Ignition Assault.
What is it?
Look at it.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah,
Where's the
it's
cool
just
boxes?
It kind of looks like Max
Like the
Crisis.
Sisters of the Rose or whatever. That's a cool
That's
box.
a hot box.
Like
Oh,
what?
because that's
This is
the.
just-
But that's also got Keither on it. So.
Ignition Assault again. And I hated Ignition Assault.
It looks like Max Crisis a bit. Like honestly.
Yeah, but Maximum Crush was the first one to do it like that, though.
True. But that's what I'm saying. It just looks like it's been again like another replay. Like
Assuming that one's going to be a secret.
it's gonna be a super.
What are you talking about?
The card that's on it.
Oh
be
yeah,
super.
I'm
It's a
I'm
super.
talking
You reckon?
more about
They've
the
been
background
supers
color.
for a while now.
It should be purple Because
Yeah, but
Phantom
like
starts
being
with a
the-
P and Purple
Yeah,
starts
okay.
with a P.
Is colour
That-
your only problem?
Yeah, I don't like it.
I love that your problem is that it should be purple because Phantom Knight start with a P. Not because like most
No,
of
just
the
because
Phantom Knight...
Phantom starts with
not
a P.
because,
It's
like, all the-
Phantom Rage.
Not because all the fucking Phantom Knight cards have like purple colouring of the cards, like of the artworks, or have like the purple
Okay.
dark themes. It's no, the letter P starts with Phantom and purple starts with the letter P. That's the link
The
we're
letter
going
P
at.
starts with Phantom.
He
Well,
do be
boys,
spitting facts though.
I'm a leave, fellas.
The colour of the day is Phanturple.
Phantom is stored in the balls. That's the second time on this podcast you have said a joke and I've just repeated it louder.
And then the last can. And then the last can.
OCG.
Yeah, so Dragoona 1. No, Dragoona 0.
Yep. As
Anyone
it
want to
should
buy
be.
a Predator Plant link? I have a spare that I found today.
Oh, no.
Must be nice.
Yeah, I found. I went through some old decks that I was like, I guess I need to like revamp these for deck profiles. And I
Is
was
that,
like,
is that good in Predator Plants?
what? The Predator Plant link?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Because
Like,
they use Ultra Poly, right? And that's not that great
like
to send off Anaconda.
I found it in a Cyber Dragon list. I pulled out my Cyber Dragon deck and that was in there, and I was like,
Using like
oh,
Overload
yeah.
Fusion or some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, Jesse was doing that for a little while.
Look,
It's like-
for how good that man is, he's not good. No. He has good ideas sometimes. Or maybe it's the other way, where he's good at the game but he has bad ideas. It's one of the two.
Could even be for Cyberload Fusion.
I think he's good in games, but then... I don't know, he's 14th, isn't he?
No, here you go again.
Oh, fuck, I heard about
I
this.
didn't get to vote
Ah,
on this.
yeah,
list.
it's
Can I
yeah.
We're definitely going to have a vote later, but not yet.
I'll tell you the real
You need to
fucking
find some
vote.
kind of software where everyone can do their things and then it puts it all together. Or just send paper.
Still reckon a democratically elected player of the year will be a fun thing to do.
Elected player of the year. Okay.
Yep.
Zexal was banned.
We definitely did the
Yep.
Yu-Gi-Oh! On the wall.
Zexal is gone. In the OCG.
Also, Memories of Hope to 2 to go along with that. Completely pointless, but okay.
Because I'm wondering...
Oh, yeah, what the fuck?
Oh, so it's to 2. I thought it was to 1. So what do the OCG R&D people, what do they know about Memories of Hope that we don't?
Like, Memories of Hope is simply a draw spell if you activate the field spell.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's a draw 4.
So were they in an environment where they got rid of Zexal? Did they realize that maybe some people were just going to play Memories of Hope?
I think they've just learned in the OCG that making Zexor isn't
The best.
great, and they can instead just make Sayuja.
Maybe there were decks running
Well,
around that
maybe
were
draw.
just like...
Well, I mean, no, it was still seeing play, and now they banned it.
Yes.
they're
But
like-
what I'm saying is, they'll keep going with the Numeron play, and they'll just make Sayuja or
Oh,
Appaloosa.
gotcha.
True, that is like a draw. We're so easy. If you open Memories of Hope
Like,
plus the
you
field
get
spell,
up, you
that's a
draw,
draw.
Yeah.
and then Sayuja replaces you actually having to use the draw, the card for the draw. Like,
Then
you
Sayu's
go
is the only
even.
monster you have on board. What do you do after
Draw
that?
8.
Mm,
You
set
set
one.
all your Eldritch cards.
Exodia Numeron.
Yeah,
Activate
that's-
Mystic
Yeah,
Mind.
bloody oath. It's actually not a bad idea.
Set
Well, I
one
was
of heaven.
when I was building the deck, I ended up going back with Extrav, but I was looking at Memories of Hope going, is it just something I'm missing? Do I play this and just see how it goes?
I think you played it 3.
Yeah. But I didn't.
Nadir played a fucking...
And your dishwasher's
Numeron.
unlocking
No,
itself.
that was the fridge.
Nadir did play a Numeron deck with Memories of Hope, which was like just going second and like play Memories of Hope because you just draw
Yeah.
heaps and then you
Yeah.
just draw your cards and card you over them.
Yeah, I mean, because that's the theory, but then it's also a win more, but you can brick on it.
Oh, yeah.
You would rather have the Extrav to try and draw into like any pieces you're missing, like, the Numeron cards.
Yeah.
I think there's the...
That's the argument, yeah.
What I don't get is why no Numeron list runs Saravis. Like, it worked for me, and all I did was protect Electromite with it.
Ghost Ogre doesn't target?
Sure, but no. But they're gonna Ghost Ogre on the network.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ghost Ogre doesn't target. Saravis protects the targeting.
Yeah, no. I'm not talking to protect the net.
He's
I'm
talking
talking
about
about
the Zexal.
negating the
Okay.
imperm that they're gonna do on you next turn when you activate
Oh,
the
is that
effect.
really... Does Zexal get imperm much?
Yeah, if you
No.
do it in the standby phase, they're gonna imperm
It
you.
does when you big brain your opponent. You go
And if
anything
not,
in standby phase.
They're gonna Kaiji. It's
Yeah, that's the... I mean, I was always under the impression that, Kaiju and Forbidden...
Chaps.
droplets is more of a
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Oh, fuck, I love droplets.
You should target.
Need to choose, not target. Choose.
It's the same shit.
Not target.
Select.
Isn't that what fucking... Isn't choose what Change a
Yeah,
Heart
that was
originally said?
that was the old school text.
One time, some kid walked into my old locals on the Gold Coast, and he was just playing a pre-errata version of Change of Heart, and
Pre-errata?
yeah,
It's errata?
yeah, it says
It's
target now.
Yeah, it says target.
Oh,
But-
that's still banned.
Yeah, but he just walked in and he didn't know anything, and he got paired up against some Cosmo dude in the first round. And he activated Change of Heart, and the guy was like, "That's banned." And he was like, "Oh, I don't know," and the guy was like, "Oh, look, I'll just play it off." And he had a Dark Destroyer on board. He just took it.
Actually,
That's the only cool thing that guy ever did, because that dude was a fucking cunt.
What if he subbed to the channel?
He's not.
He's just...
if so,
Fuck you,
subscribe.
Brandon.
Take your sub somewhere else.
I didn't say his
You
last
just
name.
doxed him.
Oh, he might now have a change of heart.
Shut up.
Gonna have to ask you to leave.
It's 4 a.m. I want to go home.
It's not. It's 3 a.m.
It's perpetually.
It was 3 a.m. fucking an hour ago.
No, it's 3 a.m.
Cowboy exists outside.
Look, give him a break. It is 3 a.m.
God damn it.
Gisu and 1 for 1 to 1. Blah, 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 blah.
Before it wasn't already at 1?
And they have
No,
cool
it
by.
That's right, it was at 2, right?
Yeah.
And Italy were both at... Did Italy get touched?
Not on this list.
Damn, Infinoble's eaten, bro.
Call by the Grave to 2. So, but they have.
Is it 2 from 3 or is it 2 from 1?
2 from 3.
Yeah. But they also have
Cross out.
and tactics
And
already
Maxi.
there in
And
good
Maxi.
rarities.
I want Maxi back.
I do. Yeah.
You can Ash Maxi.
Yeah.
Don't need
You can
Cold
draw
Bar,
it
you
at
can
any
Ash
time.
Actually, that's probably what call by is for, is just to get rid of the is to stop Maxi's
Yeah, good English.
Give him a fucking second, jeez.
uncontested.
That's right.
Sure, I got laughed out in
breathing.
the room when I fucking stuttered.
He made one star you 3 a.m. by the way. I cracked
He
joke
was
at Bragg.
falling over that entire sentence.
I cracked joke at Bragg. Can you give him a fucking break, dog?
So, to the audio listeners, if you can hear,
Oh, fuck off. Fuck off.
Actually,
That's Logan.
And apologies on the one or the other. Actually, maybe that's probably was a good idea not to put that one. Yeah, I will definitely be careful with where I place the mic in future. Because, there was definitely a lot of breathing in a previous episode.
I was not on that.
No, it
episode.
wasn't you.
Can I guess?
No.
Can I guess?
I would
Otherwise.
I
Was
think
it
I
me?
can take a pretty good guess.
Otherwise, Nadir Servant to 2. And that is all. Cool. Let's move on from this. Create a card!
All went like that at the exact same time.
Which one of us is getting gaslit here?
No one at the table.
Create a card. Project Poll.
Brag. Yes.
No!
I fucking told yous, didn't I? I said it.
Why?
Everyone was saying, no, look, the Dinomist coming. Shut the fuck up. They won.
I can't believe
We
they
beat
fucking won.
Lightsworn with enough votes to beat anyone in that competition. We've got more votes than some got votes on the poll entirely.
I don't think you maintain that.
We don't have to maintain that. We don't have to maintain 14,000 to beat Weather Painters.
Honestly, yeah, this is an easier round for
With
you.
the penis.
This is an easier round than the first round for you.
If you wanted Lightsworn to win, you should vote Dinomist.
I totally voted Lightsworn, by the way.
Yeah,
Oh,
so did Jesse, and he sent it through to the chat, and I was like, yeah, wow, that's pretty funny, bro. Hell yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
Here's my reason
You
why
got
I was
me.
like, personally for the deck
What
I
a
play.
cunt. It's like, oh, my mate enjoys something, I'm gonna ruin it.
I did not go with that approach. I went with the
This dude
approach
plays
of,
Lightsworn in anything.
yeah, my approach was, I play the decks that literally Lightsworn is built for.
Sure.
I need that card
But,
to be good.
Are you, particularly mad about Lightsworn losing?
No.
Exactly.
Okay,
A
fine.
lot of Lightsworn fans are, and in the simplest possible terms I can put, no RNG here, no Mill 3. The problem is that Dinomist is the only deck that wasn't spite voting against you. They just wanted Dinomist to win. All the other decks spite voted, hate voted, they were trying to get you out.
What about frogs?
So make sure that those decks have what happened to you guys happen to them. They need to know how it feels. You guys would have beaten anyone else.
Can I vote for Lachlan as fucking US president in 2020? This man's great.
I was saying this to Bragg earlier.
He's
It
preaching
makes
vengeance,
sense.
so I don't see how he's any different from their current.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying, can I vote for it?
64% American viewer base. Let's not talk about politics. Look, it makes sense. My logic makes sense here, and I know it makes sense because no one's called me stupid yet.
Stupid. You're stupid.
No, it makes sense. Like, you should want everyone else to feel like you felt. Right? That's how you get revenge. If you vote us out, you're doing exactly what they said, which was, oh, let's vote Lightsworn out so Dinomist are an easy beat. You're giving them what they want.
I still reckon Frogs are going to take it now.
Yeah.
Sure.
Go Frogs.
Shut
But
up.
if Dinomist make it to the finals, there's no way they don't get support anyway.
Yeah.
I see it just being a Frog Dynamist final now.
I honestly see, like,
the
most of these
perfect
games-
world. Oh my god, we need to do that match.
Throughout the next
Imagine they
year,
get a tied vote and then they make some combination Frog Dynamist support card.
Zephyr Frog
It'd
Dynamo.
work.
Totally, just make something else
Just
summonable
a
off Bahamut
water,
Shark.
a water link.
We'll do a best of 7 series between Dinomist and Frogs with the decks we used
Yeah, but what?
in the water
What's
playoff.
Frog's gonna do? What's Dinomist 4-0 them?
The both decks playing Harpy's Feather Duster.
No. I'll come back from the 3 and like the 3.
I'll come back to still lose.
Who
because
was,
seven-
who was wait, so it was there you, me, Andrew, like
You were playing Frogs and Paleozoics, right?
yeah,
It was a mix.
Yeah, and you're doing Dino. He
I know
was
what the
you were
fuck.
playing Mermails.
Yeah, you played
Mermails
Mermails.
or
I feel like
Cradle?
you went last.
Oh yeah, I think I bricked.
That water
The final was between we just did it for fun too. The final was between Andrew and myself.
But you bring it up so seriously.
No, it was fun. I haven't brought it up in a year at least.
Did you just top down and record it? Put it on chat.
No, we didn't record it. We just played for fun.
Do it next time.
I think it was just a random Discord thing that happened. Like,
And it was like,
hey, what's the best water deck?
well, yeah, because I obviously thought Dinomist was the best,
Great. Also.
and I think I was running like Skystriker, like I was running Hornet Drones in it at like 1, and I was just hoping I drew it, and I was like, it was just Clifford Genius or whatever, or something like that, and then I can just summon that shit. Like, it wasn't even like any variant of Dinomist. It was just Dinomist.
I really, really can't wait to make my Paleozoic list of frogs. And I'll wait till my opponent activates Harpy's Feather Dust to game 2 and I go activate Trap Trick, setting Waking the Dragon.
Oh god. I should probably start running Waking the Dragon, right?
You just side deck
I
Waking
don't know
the
why
Dragon
it's
and Trap
taking me
Trick.
so long to do that.
Fucking hate it.
I
Play
should just
6
put it in
Waking
the
the
main,
Dragons.
to be honest. And summon out Gaga Cowboy from the extra deck with no mats.
Thought for sure you would have gone for Last Warrior.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a joke.
Can Dynamist make Rusty?
Yep.
Easily?
Lair of Darkness.
God damn.
No, yeah. I mean,
There might be. There
there's
must be a
something.
combo.
I'm sure. Draw guitar and you can make anything.
Well, isn't there the combo where any 2 monsters makes Rusty now? Because you have those fucking...
It's
cyber-
if you have
Depends on the zones.
the threes,
Sacred
but you
Beast
can.
package.
Yeah, no, I mean like the... Because like any 2 monsters can make like the Cyber Warrior cards, can't they?
No, because like while you
Ooh,
can
Ben.
make them, it needs to be
That's not good.
co-linked and have.
No,
its own
it's
support.
good.
Instead of making
I'm saying you
curious.
It
should
needs to
not have
an
told me
upright,
this.
and then it needs
Well,
to have
no,
either
you need the
left or
you need
right.
The
No, it
zones,
needs to
right?
have
So you
left
make
to
curious
start,
for the zones.
Okay.
and then it
you
needs to have
make
left to
Rusty
right to be able to extend from there.
outside of
Rusty
that,
also
right?
So
comes
the
down-
zones are a
comes
bit
down.
screwy. You need Appaloosa or really shit
Oh,
links.
oh, you're saying that just the
No, so you make the Curious to dump normally with the
no, but yeah, what you're saying is
package.
instead of doing the package, you can just make
Yeah, you can make Rusty.
Yeah, just make
Rusty instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're gonna...
Instead
That's
of
why I
making
thought
Curious,
that's
you
why.
make
I thought
Rusty.
Anima was a wind.
No, because
make
Rusty,
Animal.
Curious needs 3 of the same attribute with different types. So you got 3 darks.
Yeah.
Anima's,
What's the
Anima's a
what's
dark.
the? It's Dark Beckoning Beast or some shit, right?
Yeah.
They're all darks.
They're
No,
all...
it's not Dark Beckoning Beast. That's the other one.
It's Chaos Beckoning Beast and Dark Summoning Beast.
You make Linkaribo, Anima, and the other one.
Yeah.
That's a Rusty.
Well, you don't even need to make Anima. It's just 2+ Darks.
Oh yeah, true.
So
you
you
don't
don't-
need to convert it
you
from
don't need
being a
to convert
fiend.
it to Anima.
Yeah. So you just need to play the Linkaribo.
Like, if you open up enough extenders, you can just do that. Just like,
2 spots in your extra deck.
imagine if you open up the...
It's a Rust.
If you open up the spell...
Well then, yeah,
a Dark
easy.
or a Raw plus a Baby Dragon,
What bad?
that's huge.
Do you want to guest upload? I'll upload a Dynamist profile for you.
What am I just uploading to you? Or are you uploading to me?
No, yeah.
He's offering free.
Let me
Yeah,
upload
whatever,
a
sure.
thing in your chat. I guarantee you with your reach it'll do way better than on a
Okay.
like. Just to get it out
PK
there.
Dinomist, fuck me.
I'm
Dad.
gonna do it.
PK Dinomist. Done.
And as we move on into a little bit of product news, for the two conversations that are happening, if you just take one earphone out, you'll hear one side and the other side because these pairs.
Oh, is this like does it pick up?
Yeah.
sides? Oh, it's binaural.
Yeah.
It's what?
Apologies for that.
I
Moving
understand.
on. Prismatic God Box. So they replaced the link pack and then whatever they did last year with a God Box, whatever that means. It's a special box. They'll be released in December 19 in Japan. Prismatic Secret Rare Foilings. Contains new cards to power up existing decks as well as a special pack that includes reprint related to new cards. So, I wonder if we're going to get a bunch of... I wonder if that's where we'll get the creator cards.
That's what I was just thinking. I'm sitting here like, that's just going to be 16 support cards with one taken out, which just so happens to be the one that wins ours.
Yeah.
What I think is going to happen is, depending on how far you get in, like, I think everyone on that list gets support anyway. But I think the further you get, the closer your support gets put on the list. I don't think they're all going to come in one pack.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like, especially if the other one gets it later, like,
Yeah.
that's fucked up. I'd prefer to lose.
Lightsworn gets their card like next day. It's like, we had this Lightsworn card lying around that didn't win. Let's give it out.
Yeah.
And it's like, comes to like 2 years from now, Dinomist have one, they still have it. It's like, where the fuck?
I just need that one card.
You just want to what if they just made like Dinomist
card for
Legend?
Lightsworn so I could run a fucking Highlander Lightsworn deck with my 40 individual main deck support cards.
I just want a new JT.
So,
I didn't
know if
just
you
get a
got a new
synchro.
sucks.
I don't know whether
There's
this
Punishment
is...
Dragon,
This
two new
sucks.
JDs. There's
sucks.
Punishment Dragon and there's
Sure.
the Synchro.
They both suck.
It is
Exactly.
Lightsworn support though.
Yeah, true. Fair play, fair play.
I don't know whether you've considered this,
No.
but what if the Dinomist support becomes so good that it becomes banned?
No.
Never
I
happened. Never happened.
for no. You go if you've watched any of my specific Dinomist videos, which I know for a fact you have not, because there's no way you would watch those.
Correct. I tried.
I specifically say all the time, if you give me a card that does this or this, I will get it banned.
Okay.
Dinomist Double Helix.
That's what I... No. The plan is... like, there's two goals there. Get reprints in higher rarities
Yeah?
and get support, right?
Okay.
Once... If those two goals are made, the long-term goal is to get Dinomist to a point where I can get something banned on the... like, banned from it.
Okay.
I'm fine to not play it because I've achieved it then, right? I've won.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Cool.
Lachlan
To
versus
finish off the God Box, Millennium Ultra Rares. So we have Millennium Secret Rares are over there, but I don't think they've had Millennium Ultra Rares or Millennium Rares before. And then, so yeah, it's a new rarity coming to the OCG. And then apparently they'll have Ultimate Rares, but they have different
Are they
Names,
the,
like
um,
uber rare.
Are they the cards that I play in my GOAT deck?
Yeah.
A few of them, yeah, but they're Millennium Secret, I'm pretty sure.
I think the Millennium Super.
Ooh. But yeah, it's like I was just having a quick gaze, but I can't find any Millennium Ultra Rares. But correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. And speaking of the comments,
And in comments, Edwin, on the most insane ban list, Yu-Gi-Oh! Ban list reaction, September 2020. He says, I am so... That's a really good visual
Yeah,
gag.
I did a good visual gag for the audio podcast.
I am so glad Dragon Link was left untouched. Hoping they reprint Harpy's Feather Duster in Maximum Gold. What happened to the Market Watch video? Oh no.
Oh,
he
you-
saw it.
You promised Market Watch?
What video?
it'll be up Thursday.
Yeah, it'll be up. Blue Milk Boys Gaming says, I think the ban list is good. It shakes up the format a little bit. Just strangely, didn't ban King of all Calamities and Zexal if they were willing to ban this other stuff. I don't think Zexal needs to be hit. Calamities probably does, though. Like, if Zexal got really, really... I always base my ban list off meta relevance. I don't think Zexal needed to be hit, but Calamities probably did. On why you should vote for Dinomist to get the Lightsworn, a reintroduction to Dinomist. Hashtag Dinomist Gang. Serenity Hammer says, timestamped 2:44 and said, "Beautiful, love you." Edwin replied saying, "Have to agree, Brachion be looking mighty thick. Love me some rubber tracks." Thank you, Edwin. Seabass then commented, 2:44, beautiful, love you. Edwin then commented, "As someone who still hasn't played Dinomist, this really gave me some insight into the strategy. Really enjoyed the video. Little video soon. Love you."
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's so long.
Drew D says,
Yes! Drew D.
Hi, Drew D.
"You've roped us in a little bit here because I hit read more. Love you guys, but Dinomist is screwed here. One deck's very widely loved and has been around since the days of Teledad, and the other is a niche deck that's never really been any good. I'm not trying to diss anyone here, just being 100. But I do have a question for the mailbag. Have you ever had a tournament experience so bad it made you want to quit?"
Yes.
I've had one playing at YCS Seattle, the only YCS I've ever been in. By this time, I had to step back from playing a ton, but was still hitting events and regionals when I could, so I chose to play Mermail at the event, which was Tier 2, but rather than play a Tier 2 deck, I've mastered a Tier 1 that I have little to no experience with. So I can't read. Why am I the one who reads our comments? Like, it's
It's your pay grade.
So after 4 rounds, I sit at 1-3. I can't even remember what I played, but remember this guy, the top hat guy. And I wish I was making this up, but sadly I'm not. I'm at like table 400 or some crap way out in Scrublands, and who sits across from me? A dude with a fucking top hat and cape. I shit you not, it was like a superhero Abe Lincoln. So this dude's playing heroes, and game 1 and game 3, he summons some crap Utopia monster that makes my life points 10. I don't even know what it was. Never seen it. Actually played before, but he wins with it, and I'm just sitting there like, I just lost to a dude with not only a top hat, but a cape, and he beat me with some horrible Utopia card twice. I stuck around to support my friends who made day 2, and tried some side events with Grass Infernoids, but I couldn't get over that. I didn't play for like a month after that. I actually sold my Mermails to the vendor as they betrayed me. I want to hear some stories about some experiences you guys have had, and I wish my story was made up. I really wish it was, but it's not.
Okay, Drew D. I have some for you. So there was a guy at our locals who, a week before YCS, asked for advice. I gave him advice. He told me I didn't know what I was talking about and refused my advice.
Mitch is so weird like that.
He managed to come dead last at
Oh,
YCS.
No!
He showed up to his tables. Not only did his opponent show up, his opponent then beat him. This went on for the entirety of day 1. Every single round. Not only did he not have a bye, like no opponent show up, his opponent showed up and beat him.
I like
Well,
the
by
dude
round
who's-
3, they
I like
were-
the dude
it
who's
was a free win,
06,
right?
and he's like, gotta show up for my match.
Yeah.
Oh, I won!
I'm here till the end, I'm gonna show up. And then lost. It's like,
So even up
was
to like
this?
round 7, was it a 7-round day?
I think it was 7 rounds. Yeah, it was 8.
Yeah, so even
8-round
yeah,
day.
'cause,
and
yeah, he
showed
was
up
still
He goes
there all
at the
way
end of the day
He
being like,
showed
oh,
up-
did I make J2?
and
Yes.
there was always a pairing for him.
Yes, he always, and his opponent always showed up.
I've always wondered
And
if there's some
beat
lucky
him.
cunt who gets the bye in the first round of YCS.
So he was X8.
Must be nice.
Yes. He came dead last.
That's so good.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
This is so
This is
stupid.
what happens when, this is what happens when you
Story.
refuse
You
the
feel
advice.
Oh yeah,
of Ben.
yeah, like
That didn't make you want to quit at all.
no,
There's,
it's hilarious though.
there's 2 stories I'm fluctuating between. One of which one was like a legitimate win at the time, but I hate it. One was like a bullshit top deck, and I also hate it. So I'm deciding which one. Alright, I'm going to go with the bullshit top deck because it's easier to explain.
Yep.
So I decided to play pure Mech Knights in the side events because I'd scrubbed out the main events. Standard. So I was versing a Rongo Bongo combo thing. Lost game 1 because I didn't open anything. Game 2, I decided to go first. Didn't open that well. Opened like the quick play spell for Mech Knights and Inspector Border. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. They won't be able to play through Inspector Border. Summon, set, pass. Cool. Draws for turn. Summon Pekatops.
Yep.
I was like, you fucking son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Beats over it, pops the face down, I chain it to summon purple, and then it just does a whole combo anyway.
Yeah.
I was
Must
like,
be nice.
you suck so much.
Yeah.
And it's not even like I could forget this person's face, because he plays at another store further north, and we see him. We see him on occasion, and every time I see him, I'm like, I fucking hate you.
Oh,
You do be like that. I think I did actually quit the game for a little bit after I went to my first LLDS with Blue Eyes. And
Yeah.
I'd quit after
That sounds about right.
I'd quit after just that.
I got trished, and the card they took out of my hand was a fake Failer.
You've told me about this.
Oh my god.
I legitimately think I had a look at myself in the mirror and I was like, you are retarded. Like I was so mad at myself that I think I quit the game. But outside of that, every time someone has tried to I think every time someone's really had a go at me, an event or like a locals or anything, like either you're time wasting or this or that, or you're stalling, I'm always like, it makes me not want to go back. Like, it's like you're just being a cunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's a locals, bro. I don't care. Yeah. I'm not gonna fucking store you for time.
But actually,
I think I've had a few banter
Unless-
things thrown at me about that.
Yeah,
I don't take it seriously.
you just don't like when you show people rulings and they throw your phone on the table. I feel like every tournament experience Brad goes to is one where he's like, no, I don't want to play Yugioh anymore.
dude,
I can't really think of a specific instance. It's just, I fucking hate.
I don't have a specific instance of maybe when I quit the game, but I do have one vivid fucking memory of a fucking tournament game where I literally finished it and I went, this might be AIDS. Like, I don't think I want to play another round today. And it's you. Jake. It's your fault. And it's a
I know exactly what you're talking
tournament I
about.
bloody topped.
I know
topped-
exactly
It was
what
an
you're talking about, I
LLDS.
love
It was an LLDS. I'm XO in like the third last round. I just gotta win 2 and I'm like 1 and I'm done. I get paired down to Jake playing Mermail. I'm playing Burning Abyss.
Pairing down is
Pairing
such
down
a
to Jake playing
fucking-
Mermail. And then was it game 2?
Yep.
Game 2, and I'm feeling so confident. Some of my moves, I feel like I'm going to attack over his monsters. I'm going to attack him directly. He's got one background like it's Mermail. It's probably just like a Abyss Sphere or something, like it's irrelevant. I go attack. This Mermail, by the way, Quaking Mirror Force against Burning Abyss. And I literally lost the game because I couldn't flip my Burning Abyss monsters back up. And
you
he
can't summon
OTK'd
anything
me the
new
next
because you've
turn.
got a non-burning abyss.
How and all I sat there thinking was, there's no way. This Mermail player just put in Quaking Mirror into his side deck in a format where Burning Abyss wasn't even good.
Okay. So, in
And
fairness...
I lost that round, and it tilted me so hard for the rest of the event that I was so scared I was going to not top.
Until 2019, Burning Abyss had never not been at least tier 2.
Yes, but would you side Quaking Mirror Force and Mermail?
Probably.
Wait,
What do
Look at
you
who
mean?
you're, look at who you're looking
This
at.
is the
Yes.
this is probably the tournament that I was going full on like every other Mirror Force as well. Now Mirror Force is.
I thought you were going to say Storming, and
Are
I
you
was
saying
like,
fucking-
Storming is
are we
so
gonna acknowledge
good.
that-
It's the best Mirror Force.
That Mermail is going to play Quaking Mirror Force. Because if that's the way we end this podcast, I'm walking out.
Well, it's the end. This is what happens after it ends. You walk
You
out. You don't live here, bro.
we've been here enough. Like, are we getting a key card?
Yeah, when we get that
Oh
key.
yeah, we need a
When
key.
you start paying rent.
No, don't do that. Be the
Yeah,
response.
fair enough. Yeah. Clearly, I don't hold any credit
Damn,
about
no
it.
rent.
No,
Yeah.
clearly.
I'm
As soon,
not good
as,
about
soon as
that.
you started, you're like,
I'm-
this is the event where I question whether I want to play ever again. I'm like, this is going to be quaking again.
My
isn't it?
eyes never went off you. My
No.
eyes were locked on you as I was speaking.
Okay, if it makes you feel any better, I then tried that same tactic against Blake with fucking Cleafords, and he just flipped them all down. I was like, okay, cool.
No,
Can you
yeah.
do anything next turn? Cool. I will tribute over them, summon them back, and kill you.
Well, that must be nice for the Pendulum player. But unfortunately, Burning Abyss aren't Pendulum.
Are you
Pendulum.
telling me you weren't playing the fusion spell to summon the fusion?
Oh, I swear to God.
Why don't you just tribute it for fucking Vanity's Fiend, huh?
This was around. This was around the time where I had that long streak. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah.
What was
See
it,
how that
like 2
Joshua
weeks?
went?
No, it went on for a while, and that's why he does factor into that playing well thing. He did really well for a time, but we never speak of it again.
I was trying not to speak of it. It was 2 weeks.
It was
2 weeks.
And not even both tournaments on each of the weeks.
I'll remember a specific event eventually. And I'll probably actually, and Drew, I will.
No, let it go.
I'll bank. I'll ask Seb and Jesse this on Sunday's pod as well.
Yeah.
And there's a couple other comments and stuff that we'll get to then. And also comment on this video and send us an email at teamc4g@gmail.com to get yourself read out on the mailbag. And we'll talk about Creator Card because I'm pretty sure we'll have a couple more results.
I think I might just make
Sunday.
a video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Should be up soon. Go over for Dinomist.
Yeah, pretty much.
What-
Whatever I said. Actually, I might just start this without the intro, and then we'll move on to
Yeah.
Ribbit.
Got to do
successful
a
one.
new one.
yeah.
Ribbit.
Oh no, the
We're on
other
opposite sides of
the
the
other
brackets,
video
Ben.
has the old
We
intro.
can be friends until then.
God. Otherwise, thank you very much for listening. Thanks, Jake.
Love
No
you.
worries.
Thanks, Logan.
Thank you.
Thank you as always, Ben. And you can find him at NolanTCG
Yes.
on YouTube's.
Down in the description.
Yeah, hit sub on that. Take him higher than 1K.
Yeah, I'm done now.
And
Don't hit something more. Hit
I
that
fixed my
1K.
peak.
Yeah, I hit my goal. I'm done.
Remember, you get the
My
Discord
retirement.
when we get to 500.
You get the Discord.
we're nearly there.
Tell your
We're getting
friends.
there. We're getting there.
Yep, I've definitely made the Discord.
It's ready.
It's entirely ready. I
Nothing
put
needs to be made.
definitely like a singular ounce of effort into it since I said that at 500 we could do it. For sure.
These are making good progress.
Yeah, we're going.
That's such an.
No, they're genuinely making good progress over the past few months.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just don't have a big video. Like we don't have one that's blown up.
We don't have DDDs after ML5
Yeah.
right now.
No,
Or the sealed only.
No, it's now Six Samurai.
I hate him.
Is that the combo video? Or you
Do you play
killing me?
Gemba?
The combo video.
I was like, oh, I hope you killing me wasn't highly viewed.
No, the combo video.
That's the last time I played Prank Kids as well.
No, it's not. When they're good, you're gonna play them again.
No, but I mean,
It was the last time he has played them. But speaking of good progress, how's LB Place going?
I'm gonna be honest. I looked at it today. I was like, why the fuck am I still stopped to this?
Subscribe
Because-
to the Raw Deal podcast.
Oh, what about people running about, mate? Where's that?
Oh, we filled about 100 of them.
And where are they?
we
We talked about it recently.
we touched on on a mailbag before that. We went back to just do Yugioh on this channel because yeah, I mean,
It could happen. It'd probably be more like a group just talking about non-Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, and I don't think it would make it to the channel. I think maybe it would just be on the audio feed. I think.
That's not a bad idea.
We can do like
Anyway.
a video pod where we have like people in front of people fucking around with a webcam.
Yeah.
Lovely ideas.
Ciao.
Alright, 3 a.m. is ended.
Oh, fuck.
Ended it straight on 301. Good job, fellas.
well done.